I'd like to share a story about something that happened when I first moved to California with my friends. It was in the fall of 1983, and we had set up a garden with different vegetables in it. And there were these beautiful peppers, jalapeno peppers. Some different colors, red, yellow, and green. And they were ready to be gathered up, and I was trying to figure out what to do. So I thought if I just get them all from the garden and put them all in freezer bags, then later on when we want to make chili, we'll have some peppers to do that. So I gathered all the peppers and went into the house and began to wash them and dry them. It took me a while to figure out how I wanted to prepare the chilies. First I decided to chop off the stem and then slice them and scoop out the seeds. Once that was done, I'd put them in the bag. I began processing all these peppers. When all of a sudden I started to feel this hot burning feeling all along my hands. So I took a break from prepping the peppers and went ahead and washed my hands. But that only made the burning worse. I was concerned. I didn't know what to do. It was not comfortable. So again, I washed my hands with soap, used a brush to scrub them, dried my hands, and that was a big mistake. The pain just kept getting worse. Finally, I thought of a solution. I got a bowl, put some water and some ice in it, and then just sat my hands in it. It was the best feeling ever. It seemed to be doing the trick. I sat there for a few hours, just bored out of my mind. I figured, well, that ought to be enough. So I dried my hands and put lotion on my hands. That was even worse. The fire started up in my hands again. So I washed my hands and put them back in the ice water. Later on, my friend showed back up at the house, and I told her that my hands were on fire from working with the peppers. And she offered to call urgent care to get some advice about what we should do. So I sat there with my hands in the ice water still while she called. It had been several hours. My fingertips were all wrinkly like prunes. And finally, my friend came back and said that the nurse told her to put meat tenderizer on my hands. I couldn't believe that, but I'm willing to try anything. So she went through the cabinets and pulled out the meat tenderizer. We put some on my hands, and it was horrible. It hurt so awfully bad. But I just put my hands back in the ice water. It had been probably about 6 hours. All day long, I'd been sitting there trying to take care of my hands. And I was ready to go to bed. So I did some creative engineering to figure out how I was going to be able to lay in my bed and still keep my hands in the ice water. I ended up laying crosswise on the bed with my hands up over my head. But once I was asleep, I had no problems at all. I felt no pain. It was about 12:30 in the morning. I woke up and there wasn't any pain. But I fully woke up and then my hands just started blazing again. So I put my hands back in the water and went back to sleep. And the next time I woke up, my hands were feeling a little bit better. Now I know that the next time I'm going to slice hot peppers, I'll be wearing gloves. I won't do that without the proper protection again.